Hi guys, so I am doing my May wrap up, and I know it's like halfway through the month of June, but I thought better late than never. So anyways, the first book I read in May was City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare, and I enjoyed this book. However, it did take me probably about 100 pages to get back into the series, and I had originally DNF'd it like probably 6 months, 7 months ago. So I'm glad I picked it back up. I think I gave it like a 3.5 or a 4-star out of 5. I really love the ending. I'm really excited to pick up City of Glass. It just was really good the last 300 pages or so, but that first 100, I mean, that was slow. So if you guys are having a hard problem getting into the second book in the Mortal Instruments series, I say give it a good 100 to 150 pages. The next book I read was The False Prince by Jennifer A. Nielsen. I absolutely love this. I gave it like a 4.5 out of 5 stars, or 5 stars. I can't quite remember. It's on my Goodreads. I love this. It was absolutely phenomenal. I'm not going to go into a summary of it just because I think part of the magic in the book was the mystery. Although it was a slight bit predictable, but I still enjoyed it. I thought the author weaved things together extremely well. And yeah, so this is a trilogy. So there are 2 more books in the trilogy. And I've already read those, so I will save that for my thoughts and my June wrap-up. So the next book I read was The White Queen by Philippa Gregory. I think I gave this like a 4-star or a 3.5 to a 4-star. I love this. I did have a couple of problems with it. I do go into it in my wrap-up for the Ribsat Round 5 video, and the problems I have is really just the nature of some of the characters, but they were true to the time period and the characters themselves, because it is historical fiction, but it is based on real events that took place. So yeah. The next three books I read, I do not have a physical copy of. I did get them from my library, and they're all graphic novels. The first one is Anya's Ghost, and basically the synopsis of this is there's a teenage girl who is Russian American, like her family immigrated from Russia, and she's attending an American high school. She's growing up in the United States since probably, if I remember correctly, like the age of 5 or 6. And so she's dealing with that, along with she finds a ghost. So it was really, really good. It was a phenomenal graphic novel. It is black and white, if that's something that just throw you off. The next one is Chris Grimley's Frankenstein, and he uses the original text from Mary Shelley. It is abridged. I mean, he does cut things out. But he has put it to illustrations, and it is a gothic romantic art style. It was absolutely phenomenal. I have watched several like Frankenstein inspired or media productions. They do not do the story justice. This is phenomenal. I had no idea that Frankenstein was kind of this tragic romance. And I definitely want to pick up the original version of the text because I've not read it in its entirety. So, yes. The last book or graphic novel I picked up was Amulet Volume 1, which is The Stonekeeper. And to say the least, I was disappointed. I heard so much hype from this. It was a quick read. I mean, there wasn't a lot of words. It's a lot of pictures. The art style was beautiful. I love that. The storyline was okay, but it was nothing memorable, and I found myself just like trying to get through it. It just wasn't, I don't know what it is. It just wasn't for me, I think. I probably will pick up volume 2 because it did get interesting toward the end, and maybe because it is in a series, it was kind of setting up the background, but it just fell short. So anyways, those were the 6 books I read. I read 3 full-length novels and 3 graphic novels. So yeah, see y'all in my next video.